Okay, so apparently the next boss we need to fight, we need to be high in the sky or in space and use the Rune of Kos. Oh. Did that say 1 million HP? What? Oh my god, I'm looking at the stats right now. Yeah, it has 1,320,000 HP. What the f do I do against that? Oh god. Oh. What's that? What was that? Oh, come on, we're so close. No! Do it, do it, do it, do it. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. So I did a little searching, and apparently the Teratomir is actually really good. Now we're going to have to give up the Terrablade, but I figure at this point it shouldn't be too difficult to try to make it again, especially since we can make most of the blades that we need for it. So let's give it a shot. Okay. Oh. Okay, so he tricks you at that last one. Okay. Interesting. God, it's so hard to see all of his projectiles, dude. Wait, maybe I could fight him there. Hold on, let me try something. Not exactly easier to see, but seem to be doing better at least. Come on. Yeah. Yes. Oh, that felt good. It was very cathartic. Ooh, twisting nether. I need that actually. Cosmo lamp, cosmic lanterns. Okay, so I got the like cosmic lantern thing going for us. I got the Teratomir, and I got the like King Dragon Ryu or whatever. God damn it. Tornadoes. That's bullshit. It literally boxes you in. Wait, what? I didn't even realize I did it. Oh my god. Seriously, I didn't even realize I did it. I was just trying to get away from the tornadoes. Oh my god. The music stopped and I got scared that it despawned or something. Oh, hell yeah. An aberration that defies all explanation. Born of the distortion and revered by the Onyx kinsmen. Who are they? Almost all information about this entity is sourced from the enigmatic clan. All else is hearsay. It has been reported to manifest in multiple places at once. Its capacity for deceit and ruthless cunning is peerless. Status's compatriot Braylor dueled me to a standstill. With our blades locked, the Ronin lunged for the lethal blow. The Devourer is not one for honor or loyalty, but he sensed weakness, hesitation, and easy prey. The serpent ensnared both my assailants in a dimensional vortex, assuring me they were as good as dead. Yet, Status must have struck a bargain with Cygnus. He escaped his banishment unscathed. Interesting. This beast, while of lesser stature than the Devourer, is a great danger in its own right. They are clearly the same species. Even this serpent was known to devour wyverns whole. Very little is known about the realm or space that the Great Devourer hails from. Even Draydon in his obsessive research has been unable to discern its true nature. The Weaver slipped through a rift from this place opened by the Devourer. He has monitored its sense in his mind. The lesser serpent's similar powers could lead it to be too threatening for him to let live. Little does he know he has forever stood in a similar position. He thinks himself invincible after all. Interesting. So those are like the 3 emissaries, essentially. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna fight all 3 of them a couple more times, and then I'm gonna see like if they have any other loot and stuff. And then we'll come back once we have the worm thing for the devourer. Okay, so we're gonna give our first attempt at the cosmic worm, also known as the devourer of gods. Yeah. So we're summoning Aldrich, essentially. Oh my god. 1,700,000 health. This is very suspicious. It should not be this easy. So just look out for the lines and dodge. Did that hurt? Yeah, you talking shit. Oh. Oh, so if he jumps in, so if he slams his head into you, it's just an instant death. Okay, so it looks like I shouldn't even be fighting this guy just yet. It recommends that I fight Poltergeist next. So we're gonna have to head down to the dungeon yet again. So I'll see you guys down there. Okay, so it turns out if I make wood and necroplasm, I can actually just make a beacon to summon it. So let's do it. Oh, we're so close. What? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's Poltergeist defeated. So that means that now that we've done it at least once, now we can move on to the Devourer of Gods. But I'm going to take a few minutes and I'm going to look and see what we can make with the drop from Poltergeist. And then I'm going to see if it's worth upgrading some of our gear. I think it might be before fighting the Devourer of Gods. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Ooh, the final thing. The adrenaline mode. I think that's it. I think there's only 3 levels to each. And I think I just got them all. Hell yeah. Oh my god, who the fuck is this? The old Duke? Is he the final part of the Acid Rain event? That's nuts. I should have not been on my broom. Damn it, dude. Okay, and the sulfur and the acid rain isn't considered clear until I assume we beat old Duke here. God damn it. Okay, I'll be back once I've beaten him because this is going to take a while. I turned off the progression thing. Apparently, if we just get some bloodworms, we can just fish him out and not have to sit and not have to force our way through the acid rain event. I'm a dumbass. I'm going to look up how to do this because I'm tired of having to sit through the acid rain event. We'll do all that later after we beat him. So yeah, I'll be back. It took me a long time to get the bloodworms. Apparently they just can be crawling on the ground, but only in a sulfur area. But because it's such a small area right now, it's just like it took me a long time to get all those with the bug net. But I will say that is much nicer than having to sit through the entire sulfur event. It looks like the phantasms are doing much better damage. Why is there a blood moon right now as well? That is bullshit. A blood moon right now? Oh, come on. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, please, yes. Yes. Fuck yes. The best part about that is that was actually the first worm that I threw. So I think my biggest problem is that after going through the entire acid rain event, I was just like, I was flustered. My potions were on cooldown. God, that made it so much easier. That was possibly one of the oldest mundane living beings on the face of the planet. The first fishrons were spotted in the middle of the Draconic era. What exotic prestige. Fishrons were one of the original offshoots of pure-blood Auric dragons. They are so old and venerated that many historians are convinced they are the original sea monsters of folklore. They are so old and venerated that I just read that. This particular Duke's guile is self-evident. It evaded centuries of hunting and until now has survived a most thorough poisoning. Above almost all others, this creature was a living fable. One must wonder what goes through the mind of a fading legend. Okay, so that's basically like the old Duke is just like, it's basically Duke Fishron, but like the original or something like that, or like one of the ones that was like alive during the time of dragons, maybe. Interesting. Oh, okay. The further my war dragged on, the further I sank into negligence. This specter is the crux of my failure. I hid behind my excuses, calling them duties, fighting the gods, training, ruling. I had the time and resources to devote. I was simply paralyzed by apathy. The scores of prisoners I kept in the dungeon, I claimed, perished alongside their jailers. Within those hexed walls, none may know rest. Their souls coalesced into a formless monster. Boiling with rage, wallowing in sorrow, screaming in madness, the amalgamation was uncontrollable. The dragon cult was furious, their leader demanding I put the haunt down myself. I did not answer. I had long since become deaf to the world outside my crusade. Do not fail as I have. Interesting. So, was the poltergeist? Yeah, poltergeist is an amalgamation of souls, kind of like God, what was it? It's like, I can't remember his name. Jahala from Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. He was basically an amalgamation of a whole bunch of Poes that kind of piled on top of each other. Interesting. Okay, that's really fascinating. Okay, so I'm gonna go fight him a couple more times and I'll be back. Okay, so we've made some adjustments to our build. Pretty much overall, we're gonna be using the little like phantom summoner staff. We're gonna have two Duke Fishron, old Fishron heads, or old Duke heads on the ground as sentries. We're gonna have the Eye of Magnus providing us with a defense debuff, and then we're gonna have the Godly Insidious Impaler doing a shit ton of damage, hopefully. So I'm hoping with all of this combined, we should be fine to take on the Devourer of Worlds. I think it's just gonna come down to being a skill issue, so that's on me. So let's take a look and find out how well we do. Nope. No. Oh, I thought I had more flight. I didn't know what was happening. Oh! Ooh, something new. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. What the f is that on my screen? Oh! What's happening? I don't understand. Oh my god. What are you? He seems like he's moving slower, but I don't trust this. That's bullshit. Bullshit. see a potion cooldown. Why wasn't my potion working? So close, we're so close. We got this? Are we finally about to get this? What's happening? I'm scared. I'm just gonna run. Oh. 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 Oh, I feel lightheaded. Oh my god. Why is there golden fishing rod here? When did that happen? I seriously feel lightheaded right now. Cosmolite brick? Where did I get that? Omega healing potions now? What the f is this? Why My Little Pony? I don't get it. I'm so confused. Why did you give me like My Little Pony for beating the Devourer of Gods? Why is that a thing? What? I have died a lot more than 182 times. I don't know where the hell you're getting your shit from. The frigid moon shines brightly. The harvest moon glows eerily. The dark sun awaits. The Devourer of Gods has been defeated. Wait a minute. Does this mean Eclipse, the pumpkin moon event, and the Christmas event are all different now? I bet that's how I feel, to be honest. Ah! Okay. Let's see what we get in the bag. Cosmolite bars, dude. Oh my god, this is gonna open so many things for us. The infamous otherworldly glutton in the flesh. His imposing title was self-granted, but undeniable truth made it stick. He's a formidable foe, capable of swallowing God's whole, absorbing the essence in its entirety. I ordered Draydon to armor his gargantuan form so he could safely best even the greater gods in single combat. Fittingly, he possessed a serpent's tongue. He manipulated me incessantly, driving me to awful acts. I recruited him out of desperation. My war had dragged on for decades, and I would do anything to have it end. It was then my negligence was born. My descent began the moment recruiting the scoundrel crossed my mind. The Devourer's alien... his absence of loyalty was clear as day, even at the time. However, I suspect it goes beyond that. The Devourer's alien capabilities and domineering tactics hint at his allegiance lay elsewhere. He is but one soldier, a mere pawn of a malevolence far beyond. So wait. The Devourer of Gods is Draydon? Am I getting that right? Okay, now that I've beaten him once though, and I can have access to the Cosmolite bars, let me see if I can upgrade my equipment, and I'll try taking him on a couple more times on my own. See how well we do. We might be able to beat him once, maybe 2 more times at best, and we'll see how much of this we're able to get. Because if I could at least get because this is material, if I could get this and the Cosmic Discharge, I feel like that could be pretty good for us. So I'll be back after, God, probably like 18 hours, but we'll see how well we do. Okay, I managed to get the Excelsius, which I still need to upgrade, and the Cosmic Viper engine, which is the upgrade to the like plague bullet things that I had floating around. So I think we're ready to take on the solar eclipse event. We just need to prepare for a second. We just need to upgrade a couple of things, and then we should be good to move on to the solar event, the frost moon, and the pumpkin moon events. And then, because apparently I think they're gonna give us some new stuff. They might have new enemies and stuff. So if there's anything interesting, I'll show you. If not, you will see me as we move on to our next boss, which looks like it's going to be Yaron. So I'm going to go through the other things, and then we'll move the Silva or the God Slayer or the Fearmonger. This is Miracle Matter. Can't make that. Part of the gods? Hold on.